Big Mom's Past revealed. One Piece chapter 866. What a chapter. That's all I'm going to say. What a chapter. Before I discuss the actual chapter, you're probably thinking, why am I doing manga content on the Legend Mag channel? Usually I do manga videos on my MacBeard channel. And I'm going to keep it real. The reason why I didn't really do manga content on this channel is because I know I had a lot of anime onlys who were complaining to me and messaging me saying they really don't want to see a lot of manga spoilers on this channel. But I thought I'll experiment the next couple of weeks, do a manga video when the chapter comes out, and then do a regular video after 8 hours later. So today I'm gonna double upload. I'm experimenting the next couple of weeks, see if you guys enjoy these manga chapter reviews, reactions. They're not really reviews, they're more reactions and thought process on what happened in this chapter. But that's just why I'm doing this chapter. I just want to tell you guys right now before people say, whoa, what the hell is this? Now, Big Mom. Now, let me just say this right now. Big Mom, we've seen in this recent arc in Whole Cake Island, her feats, her physical strength, her body, how you can't even touch it. Like, Big Mom is a monster. She's a Yonko for a reason. We know the Yonkos are the strongest pirates in the sea. You can't go against that logic, yo. We've seen a sick and old Yonko Whitebeard doing damage. But in this chapter, we see the past of Big Mom. And I'm going to talk about the last page for the beginning because I want to discuss what I just witnessed right now. On the 7th day, Big Mom couldn't handle the fast and she destroyed a whole village. Now, I'm not too sure if I saw this wrong, but it looked like there were some giant casualties. If Big Mom is at the age of 5 years old is casually taking out giants, I'm losing it right now. She's a monster. She's a beast. Like, nobody can touch her. And I'm gonna keep it real right now. The cliffhanger is Fallbeard, Yorley, the guy who was, I think, 344 years old, the second oldest guy. He's about to cut Big Mom. And honestly, for my thought from just seeing this, we all know Big Mom's surviving because what we're seeing right now in the chapter. But right now, we're seeing a Big Mom with no fruit doing things that are incredible. It's very remarkable what she's doing right now. I think the cliffhanger, something's going to happen to Yorley or Mother Caramel because I know Big Mom ain't getting touched. That's my just thought right there. Big Mom ain't being touched right now, yo. Like Yorley said it right now, yo. She's a demon. She's unstoppable. She's a monster. Now, back to the beginning of the chapter. We get Big Mom. She's 5 years old. Now, Big Mom is not an actual giant. She has regular human parents, but she's like 5 meters taller than regular kids. So Big Mom is a weird situation, which I feel like doesn't get more in depth with later on in the actual flashback. But she got ditched by her parents. And the thing is, even though she got ditched by her parents, it was kind of like the parents are not pure evil. Usually in these kind of situations, in these stories, anime, mangas, the parents are usually pure evil if they do something very bad. But the parents didn't seem like they were doing something extremely bad. The mom was very reluctant. She wanted Linlin to, she actually wanted to keep Linlin, and the dad's like, Charlotte, Big Mom had too many casualties. So at the age of 5 years old, Big Mom just killed too many people. And a big reference I want to talk about is Mice of Men. It's a novel, it's a book, and it has Georgie and Lenny. I think that's what their names were. And one of the brothers were very intelligent, and one of the brothers was very powerful and very strong, but he was also very dumb. And that's why he killed a lot of animals and actually killed a person. So this is just, I think this is a reference to that novel. I'm not too sure right now. But the parents, they don't seem pure evil, but they are doing something that's not really right. And honestly, like you can see, even they said, oh, hopefully Holy Mother saves Big Mom. And we actually learn Holy Mother, that name and what it means. Yes, the whole thing that triggered this flashback, this deep dive into Big Mom's past was young Caramel. Oh, no, I can't say Caramel, young Caramel, but Mother Caramel's picture being destroyed by Brooke. And in this chapter, we see a young Caramel, and oh my goodness, a difference in how she looks. Oh my goodness. We've seen this when it was 37. Okay, you see, we're in a flashback right now. It went to a long time ago when Big Mom was 5 years old, over 70 years ago. And now we went to another flashback within another flashback. This is Inception, 37 years ago, when Mother Caramel was a young lady, and she was crazy because she actually saved the remnants of Dory and Broggy's crew members who got captured by the Marines. You might remember a couple of those characters. I will discuss that later on in this video. And honestly, she hyped up the Elbaf warriors. Do you humans want to feel the wrath of the Elbaf warriors? And she's a crazy, she's not really crazy, she's actually very good. Like, she wants equality. The Lamb House, having all different races and kinds. And honestly, she's a very pure-hearted person. And is she too pure-hearted? it's kind of suspicious, honestly. Maybe she's hiding, but right now, Mother Caramel is an amazing person. She's an amazing person. She's the real MVP. And now we know where Big Mom adopted some of those ideas, where like she's talking about how she wants a table full of all different kinds of races. We know Whole Cake Island has different races living on that whole place. So Big Mom adopted some ideas from Mother Caramel, and that's what shows how much Big Mom cherishes Mother Caramel. In a cool moment, which I'm not going to really talk about a lot, but Big Mom, when she saw Elbaf and all the giants, that was a really cool moment, because Big Mom, we see in the beginning, she's getting ditched, she's getting abandoned by her own parents, but to see Big Mom so happy to see characters that are bigger than her, because she's always been the biggest person, and that's why she's called Big Mom. But the giants are bigger than Big Mom, and she feels at home. She feels so comfortable, and I gotta say, that was a cool moment. Now, a moment which is not really funny, but I laughed a little bit is cause I kind of remember something. It's not really a funny situation, to be honest. I don't know why I laughed a little bit. I gotta apologize for that, but unknowingly she started a cage fight between a bear and a wolf. That had me laughing a little bit, but it's honestly, it kind of made me think about some real stuff, like when it comes to Michael Vick and that situation there. I don't know why I started thinking about Michael Vick, but honestly, Big Mom at 5 years old, the biggest thing I got out of this was Big Mom at 5 years old was one-shotting a bear. She just wanted to spank the bear for eating the wolf, and she one-shotted it. That is feats, yo. I gotta tell you right now, that's why I said it kind of reminds me of Mice of Men, George, the guy who was not really smart. Yeah, definitely references there, but yeah, Big Mom at 5 years old had many feats, because we saw Luffy's flashback when it comes to the bears and everything like that. Luffy was an older age, and he was running away, but he was tough. Luffy was tough though. He was getting damaged, but Big Mom was one-shotting a bear at 5 years old, yo. She was a beast from her beginnings. She's a monster. Other crazy feats we see is she was trying to slap a mosquito off a character named Irie. I'm guessing it's a giant, and she broke all his bones. Like, what kind of feat is this from a kid that's 5 years old? We also see that she's trying to almost tore a joint off a long arm tribe kid and a fin off a fishman kid. Like, Big Mom at 5 years old was not very smart, not very intelligent, but she's 5 years old. But her immense power was what was really scary, yo. She really didn't understand how to use this power, and she has to learn how to rein that power in, because Big Mom's a crazy strong character at the age of 5, yo. I was actually scared of her, to be honest, yo. But Caramel forgave her after everything, and that's a key thing that they mentioned in this chapter. Caramel kept on forgiving her, and it kind of shows why Big Mom had such a great cherished love for Caramel. I just want to say this right now. A lot of old characters were in this chapter. We saw Dory and Broggy, even though they're not actually in the chapter, they just showed pictures of them. But a character that we saw in the past, Annie's Lobby, Usopp had a good relationship with these characters. The party in Water 7, they ate a lot of meat. Oimi, I think his name's Oimu or Kashi. These two giants who were under Dory and Broggy. It's kind of funny because they're talking about a duel between Dory and Broggy, which we know it lasted 100 years. And they're like, oh, and in 10 more years, we're going to go, which is very hilarious because we know in 10 more years is the 50-year mark of the duel, and they actually get captured by the Marines again. So a funny moment for me personally. Another character which we know and is actually part of Luffy's grand fleet is Hajirudin. And Hajirudin, now we learn that as a child he was being raised with Big Mom, so not actually Big Mom like same household but the same island. Maybe Hajirudin might come clutch if situation with Big Mom. I'm not too sure, but he was training, he was trying to, and we know Hajirudin's trying to regather the Elbaf, the warriors, the pirates, and honestly now we understand why he wants to do it so badly. It was kind of a thing where we thought it was a throwaway thing, but seeing this flashback we see Hajirudin really cherished the wanting to be a pirate, be a strong warrior, Elbaf warrior pirates, the giant warrior pirates, the greatness of that, which it was kind of cool to see Hajirudin. I'm saying right now, it was cool. And then we got new characters, and the new characters we got were Yorli Fallbeard and Yarly Mountbeard. It's kind of funny because their names is only a difference from an O and an A. Yorli Fallbeard is 344 years old. Yarly Mountbeard is 345 years old. These guys are the oldest giants on the island, former captains of the giant warrior pirates and considered heroes. These guys definitely seem very powerful because we know in One Piece old characters are always powerful. Okay, I can't say always powerful, but they always have some mystique to them that they might be a monster when it comes to their strength. And yeah, we saw what happened at the last page of the chapter. Oh my goodness, a clash between Hero and the monster Big Mom. Now, a quick thing I want to talk about is the fasting for 12 days, the winter solstice festival. You can only drink water, and this was a problem for Big Mom. Let's be honest, this was a problem for Big Mom. And what made it worse, which is very kind of crazy, is because before you actually fast, you have to eat this sugary sweet dessert, semla. I'm not too sure if this is a reference from somewhere. I've never heard of it before, but yeah, everybody knows when you eat sugar, your appetite grows. Your appetite grows once you eat sugar, and sugar is very bad for your body, actually, if you didn't know this. But I think once Big Mom ate this, it was a 10 times worse for her body, and we saw her appetite became crazy. Like, they had to stop her, yo. Like, they were doomed at the moment they gave Big Mom semla, and she showed signs of craziness. We saw 2 giants to stop her from eating all the food. So yeah, let's just say that this fast was a big no-no for Big Mom. Yeah, but personally, this chapter, I really enjoyed it. We saw a quick little moment of Loki, the prince of Elbath, being born. So we now know that Big Mom is 5 years older than the prince, and we know that Big Mom was trying to get her daughter Lola to marry the prince for a crazy alliance to help her become the pirate king. So there's gonna be more chapters of this flashback, I believe, and we're gonna get more stuff revolving around Loki, I believe. But right now, the last page, we saw Yorli versus Big Mom. I feel like 2 monsters about to go at it. What's gonna happen? Like, I'm actually don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna guess right now, because if I do guess, I'm probably gonna be wrong. Yes, I said it. I'm probably gonna be wrong, because Oda be dropping fire, and you can't predict that, yo. You can't predict that. You can't predict that greatness. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Like and share if you enjoy. Like and share only if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more One Piece content. I'm the Legend Mac, and I'm gone.